doing, dude? Diego always helps me make my coffee in the morning. We gotta smash this down. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Today, we are going to talk about lighting that I use on my fish tanks. And lights maybe I'm not sure of or I've never used. And like, if you watch this video and you have a light that I haven't used, let me know. Because there's some expensive lights out there and I'm more of a budget type of guy. So yeah, let's finish this cup of coffee. We'll get to the fish room and turn on the lights and talk about it. I love this thing. This thing has saved me so much money. Right, Diego? Yes, I know, dude. You probably want to eat. We're gonna have to feed you, huh, buddy? Literally, this is my daily routine. Just a simple Americano. It's the best thing. He knows. I give him some every once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. But, what's up, Diego? Living your best life over here? Well, you gotta trim this. Look at this. This is ugly. Oh, it just comes off. We gotta do some maintenance on this tank. We got a lot of new growth. Look at this spider plant, dude. It's crazy. We got some, what is this, wandering Jew? I'm not actually sure the name of it, but I know that's what it's like, the slang term for it. And we got some ferns, and look at all this red root floaters, man. They're looking great. Oh, we gotta trim you. You're dying. But yeah, see, look, we got a bunch of dead plants, but we got, you know, a couple different spider plants. We got this spider plant. This tank's overall good. I do wish it was planted more. I did have more plants in here, but they kind of died off. Like, see the stem here? This stem is hanging on. It has one little leaf, but it's not like growing. It's not thriving. This thing, on the other hand, is definitely thriving. I mean, look at the runner. It's spread out. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. The video today is lighting, and we're going to talk about lighting and everything to do with it. So we're going to get started with that. We made it to the fish room. Lights are all off right now. It's still early. My fish usually don't come on until about 12 in the afternoon. I just realized I have a chipped glass. But we're going to turn them on early today so we can at least talk about the lighting, maybe do a fish feeding. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Who knows? This is the only one not on a timer, and I'm going to show you why. This is my pea puffer tank, and this is my first light that we'll talk about. But you can see I'm getting some more diatom algae here. You see all the algae coming on. And there's one of my cute little peas. What are you doing? Just waking up. Got to get her some food, but we got some duckweed. I put this in here to try to help with the diatom, and then I also added, I know I don't need to plant it, but I added some hornwort. The plants were coming back and doing great, but it's getting out of balance again, and I'm not sure why, so we'll have to diagnose that at some point in the future. But with the light, so I'm using this. I got this at Petco, I think, but it's just an Aquarium clip-on light. These actually aren't bad. They definitely grow plants. I've been using them for a long time and testing them, and they're not a horrible light, but in my opinion, they're overpriced because I found better lights that you can use besides this one, and I'm going to show you that next. I gotta turn the timer on. So I use a Casa timer on my fish tanks. That is good. So the light we're going to talk about next is this guy right here. You can see the pothos is going crazy and whatnot, but we're going to talk about this light. So with this light, good morning. How are you? How are you? I don't know why all my platies hide now, bro. Like, what are you doing over there? You coming out to see if we got some food? There's my purple one. Anyway, this light, I actually got a deal with Higer going on. If you want to go visit my TikTok, I actually sell it in my shop. But I love Higer. Even before I got that deal with the Higer, I have a light over here that's a bigger version. So I use Higer. I bought this light. This one is only like 60 bucks. And I think this one was 60 bucks. Do you see the difference though? And this is just like night mode off and on. This one actually has a lot of time. So it has a 24/7. So it does, you know, sunset, sunrise. It has a timer on it. And it has, I think it's, let me see if I can get up close. Yeah, it has 6, 10, and 12. And then it has a bunch of different modes. Like this is the mode button here and on and off. So if you want to turn it off, you're just going to hold it and it'll go off. And then you want to turn it on, you just click it on. But if you want to do the modes, you just click it, I believe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yep. Yeah, you click it. So it has all these different colors, right? I mean, I don't know why you would only want certain colors, but it's like an aesthetic thing, I think. I'm more of a plant growing type of guy. So I like to keep it white and light like that. And then this is your gauge. So if you go up and down, see, it'll lower the brightness and then it goes back up. So you have 5 tiers of brightness as well. And that's the same exact thing with this one. And this is only 30 bucks. And this is a 20-gallon cube, and it lights and grows the plants in this 20-gallon cube. But as you can see, it's the same exact setup. Boom. So that's why I like Hygger too. It's like once you learn how to use these buttons, then you're set to jet, you know? And I actually really like it. For all my nano tanks, I will be using this one. Hygger is kind of like, I like Hygger. Can't say that it's the best light, but it is the best light for the price. And it grows plants amazing. I can't speak on longevity right now, but I've had this bigger Hygger light for over a year. I don't know about over a year. Maybe almost a year. And I've never had an issue with it. I've never ever had an issue with it. So, and they're waterproof. So let me show you that. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you everything. It's not waterproof, but it's water resilient, I guess I would say. For instance, down here, right here, look at this. They like siliconed it in, right? And then they have these cool little clips. But the only thing that's not waterproof, because I spilled water on here, I splashed water. But this right here is the only thing that's not waterproof. But why is this going in your tank? You know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense. All right, so we got the Aquarium down, which, for the price, not gonna buy anymore. I've bought way too many when I was new to the hobby and I've just been using them. Don't get me wrong, longevity-wise, I've had those since the beginning of when I got in the hobby, which was like 4-ish years ago, 3 to 5. I'm not good at keeping track, but I think it's about 4 years. And they grow plants and they last a long time, but just for the price, I can't justify buying them anymore. It is what it is. Speaking of that, let me show you my shrimp tank, and I have another one on here. So see what I mean? I bought way too many of them, but they work, and if I have them, I'm gonna use them. But when they die, I will not be buying another one, if that makes sense. Where is another? I have another light somewhere that, oh, right over here. Boop, boop, boop. Right here. So this is another Aquarium one I bought when I was newer to the hobby. This was like my upgrade. Oops. This bar light was my upgrade from these lights when I was new to the hobby. So this is an older Aquarium, and it definitely does good as well. Like, don't get me wrong. It definitely works, and what's cool is it does, I think it's over here. Yeah, right here. Boop. So it has this remote, so it actually does have colors as well. So it's very similar to the Hygger light here or the Hygger light there, except it doesn't have a button option, right? It only has this. So if this dies and it's not on, you're screwed. That's what I don't like. If this dies, or let's say your batteries die or something, and you don't have batteries, that light's stuck. You have to unplug it. I don't like that. So yeah, that's that one. This is the hydroponic like type setup I have going on. I actually need to mist it because that's not enough condensation in there. But this is the light. So it's pretty cool. It has 2 bars. It's LED. The on and off is right here. But what's cool is you can track these lights. So the on and off is here. So before I had one here hanging and one here hanging, right? And I hang them super easy. This comes with it, and I just put 2 screws, hung it up, boom, a little clip, done. Or you can actually just slide it in if you want it higher. But what's cool is they have an outlet on this side. So you can string the lights together, which is really cool. I actually really like that. Where is my other one? I don't even know where my other one is, but yeah, so that's that one. With the higher end stuff though, I think like the Fluval, what is it called? The Fluval Plant Aqua Sky, or I think that's two different ones. I'm not familiar, but those are like $300. That's wild. That's expensive, man. I work a full-time job. I can't afford stuff like that. I got rent to pay. I got bills. I got stuff. Don't we all, right? We all have that. So that's why I come from a budget perspective, trying to help you get the most bang for your buck. That's my goal in the aquarium hobby. Like, how can we do what we want and not have it be so darn expensive? You know what I mean? That's why I like Higer. It really is. I'm not even sponsored by Higer, but I just like Higer because they're affordable. This was $60. And if I were to buy the same thing as a Fluval brand, it'd probably be $200. It'd probably be $200. I don't even think they probably do make something this small, but another cool thing I like about this is this rack is aluminum, but it slides in here and it can also slide in here. I wouldn't put this on a 20 long though. If you did, I would actually get two. So boom, boom, which would end up being $60 anyway. So you might as well just get the longer one unless you like that look and you want it higher because it comes with like the system. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can see how well it lights up my tanks. Like, they're not bad. But you see the red tinge? You can kind of see how clear and white these are. And then how that's like tinted pinkish red. But yeah, oh, they're coming out. What's up, buddies? Is my bamboo shrimp in there? My bamboo shrimp's hiding right now, guys. I would show you him, but he's hiding currently. Oh, there he is. There he is. Uh-oh, is he picking at the bottom? No, he's not picking at the bottom. Maybe there's not enough food in there. I gotta feed. That's weird. His main spot is right here on this log, and he just sits there fanning. You know how they, and because of the flow right here. So it looks like I gotta fix that too. So what I've noticed happens on a side note, little side quest. See how slow this flow is? That's because of that external filter. But I have some neocaradinas in here, so I don't want, and if the platies breed, I don't want the fry to get sucked up. That's why I have that on, but that gets gunked up really quick. And when that gets gunked up, it blocks the flow coming up, and then this happens. So if you ever see that and you have an outflow or on your outflow, that's probably why. Because it happened on this one too, but since I only have cherry barbs, some autos, and I have Daryl in here, which is a powder blue gourami, and some snails, I just took it off. Because I don't have anything to worry about. Anyway, that concludes the video, guys. If you can, please comment your favorite light or your favorite brand so I can check it out, because I do want to start taking recommendations, and I'm going to buy the lights and we're going to test the lights. Why are they your favorite? If I look them up and I like the light, I see what you're talking about, we're going to test it out. So make sure you just comment the lights that you use, and we're going to try them out. I mean, I'm excited for it. And eventually, when I do that, I'm going to start giving them away. That's what I want to do. I want to start giving back to you guys, my community. You know, the fish community, we all need help out here. So it's the best way to go about it. And I love to help. So anyway, make sure you subscribe, check it out. And if you want to support me on the Higer light, go check out my TikTok. It's at Glass Garden Tanks, same as here. And just buy it on my TikTok shop. That gives me commission and it helps me out. And then it will help me help you. Right? See you in the next one.